Alright, we're in Michigan, Great Lakes State. This is a return state for me. You gotta stop every time you hear an owl hoot. Return state for me. I was here last year. I hunted exactly one morning, a little bit into the afternoon. On my way out, I saw a turkey in a field. I stopped, knocked on the door, and got permission to chase him for a half an hour. I made a point to follow back up with that fellow before I just continued down the road. I went back and said, hey, thank you. I didn't kill him. He whooped my butt. But we got talking about the slam, and he says, well, make sure when you come back next year, you swing by, and said, you're more than welcome to come back. So stopped back in, said hello to him, and got to go ahead. So that's one option. I did drive around his property a pretty good bit and did not see a single turkey. As I was driving in, I was seeing turkeys out in fields for maybe a half an hour into the state, and then like all of a sudden, like, I'm not seeing any birds. So I don't know if they're just in the woods or what the deal is, but hopefully they're just in the woods and there are some birds around. But good news is 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a little 4-leaf clover luck in Michigan, so we'll see how that pays out in the morning.
Awful quiet. I had 2 coyotes and a giant raccoon within 5 yards of me while I'm just leaning up against this tree. It's a little early. Carver here. Got a bird goblin. Apparently I picked the wrong woodlock to sit at. Should have known better, because he's in the piece where he was last year. I went with the bigger one that had a little bit of water on it. But I don't see him out in the field. The problem I got, it's a great big field. Oh, he's got a good rattle. I don't want to shoot across this field and spook him. So I finally got in my truck and was able to loop around on that bird. And upon doing so, the farmer had fired up a tractor and was disking a field. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time. We'll save him for a little later. In the meantime, I'm just going to try to see if I can find a few more birds. I did find a bird strutting out by himself, but there wasn't a house to ask permission on, so I'm on state ground right now. Found a blind. Optimistic. We got time. We got time. Almost don't want this to end. In the back of this field, that's all I had cross. There's a longbeard. I thought he saw me, but he went into strut afterwards, so might still be alright. This bird has an advantage at the moment. He's in the back of this field strutting in the shade. He had hen. She just left him. I can't hear him gobble. I heard him gobble one time, but I've seen him gobble a couple times. 300 yards, you would have thought you'd been able to hear that fine. Wide open between us. But I guess not. So it's gonna be tricky, because this is what I'm in. I need to get closer to him. I want to get down to the next little point or so and get on the shady side. See if I can fire him up, but right now he's got an advantage on me. Hopefully him losing his hen is a good thing. It is the evening edition. We're going back after that bird that was in that strip field. It ended up losing right around 12 o'clock. Good morning, it's day 2 in Michigan. We're going to go after that bird in that strip field. We're going to get to it, get back to where he's been wanting to hang out before he gets there, I hope. So, that's game plan. Tried to roost at the other spot last night, didn't hear anything, but all that tractor commotion during the day, I don't know how much that would influence them to keep out of that woodlot or not. It's not a very big strip of wood, so I mean, thinking that, they could have gone elsewhere. I don't want to gamble and end up not having a bird in the morning, so I'd bump this guy, not real hard, but he saw me probably around 6 o'clock. So I snuck out, let them go about their business, so I figured they'd probably forget about me. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see if we can find him. Gave up on sitting and waiting on him to come to me because it didn't sound like that was going to happen. Hoping I have enough room here. Little island of trees out in the marsh. Really pretty. There, what appears to be 7 jakes across across this field. They're coming out of the woodlot that should have been in yesterday morning. And I just came back to it, and of course there's a farmer right next to it, so I didn't go in again. I went to the other side. He's cleared out. Pretty much as soon as he clears out, these turkeys are out in this field. So they're kind of shooting across, so it looks like they're going to come right over this direction. So I'm just going to get in front of them, maybe yelp at them, see if we can fire them up. Well, despite being on turkeys, I decided it was a good move to make a little jump and travel north for a little bit. I was on birds. It just, both situations, the two birds that I found, they were kind of boogers. So, I mean, the one bird I never actually got to hunt because of the tractors in the field. So I know that doesn't mess with them too much, but when you're talking about a little woodlot, it kind of does, in my opinion. But yeah, moved to a different location, and I already found two longbeards. So that's a good sign, right? Trying to figure out where that flock of turkeys went. Kind of looking around for them. I spotted them. It's a little strip field. They're about halfway down it, and they were working this direction. We're on the far side. I'm good with just watching them right now. But hopefully I can see them cut through there. Have them go to bed somewhere up in the woods. Be able to get a good line on them for the morning. pretty happy with the current scenario. Roasted ain't always roasted, but at least I got a little bit of confidence that I'm going to be near a turkey tomorrow morning. That was a very cool evening. I felt like kind of reminded me of the old Pro Turkey Hunter, where it talks about following droves of turkeys around in the woods. It was pretty cool. Just kept them in sight. Didn't push it, didn't try to kill them. Just got to watch turkeys. Watching turkeys makes me happy.
It is bittersweet. We had 3 months out of the year to do this. As much as I wanted that to happen, I feel like I shorted myself a day. One more day out in these woods. A mix of emotions right now. You know, you're happy that you got it done. You checked off another state. It's like the whole world's just coming to a halt. I guess not everybody's gonna get that, but we'll get through again. I hope, Lord willing. May have been saying some prayers last night and this morning as that bird was coming in. He listened.